Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio, home of the Buckeyes. And you are listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team Training for November the 7th, 2021. Let's get started. What is CTFO anyway? Well, first of all, it is a nutritional products and wellness company. Any money that is made only through the sale of products. Secondly, it's a wholesale buyers club. Anybody can join for free and get wholesale prices on all of our products. You do not have to build a business if you don't want to. You could just be a wholesale customer and buy whenever and wherever you want. Okay. It is also, however, a network marketing business, and those of us who are using it as a business get paid through a network marketing pay plan that you can find in your back office. Okay. So CTFO is about health and wealth, and our motto is shop to save, share to earn, because the more you shop, the more you can save, and the more you share, the more you can earn. All right, let's talk about our weekly progress. This week we signed up 102 new members. That's an improvement over last week. 4 of those came in for free by mail. Postcard, flyer, ad, something. Our 31-day team sales volume, $41,640. Our weekly team sales volume so far, $9,643, knocking on the door of $10,000. And we have until midnight tonight to sell more stuff, right? We now have a total of 50,353 members. I did notice that of the new members that came in this week, quite a few bought product. Most of those bought shape and burn products, okay? Either the big package or, a couple of the bags of shape and burn or whatever, all right? Our underground profit system had a slow week. We are waiting on mail we sent out over 1,500 letters in the last week, and because we're sending them out by standard mail, that's slower than first class, and so we're not getting the responses yet. We did send out 3 info packs and 15 follow-up info packs. We are now sending out shape and burn samples in the follow-up info packs, hoping that will result in more sign-ups and more people wanting to buy that product. We did not have an auto-ship sign-up this week. Notice that I did not report the number of packs sold this week. Pack qualification as of now is important only for matrix pay. And once again, look at the pay plan video to understand the impact your pack qualification level has on matrix pay. You could certainly get paid all the way down through the matrix without buying a pack. So that's entirely up to you. The deeply discounted packs were originally designed to save you money when you buy things in volume. I bought a gold pack this week through my wife. Why? I wanted to get not only some shape and burn stuff, but I was running a little low on extreme shakes and Celluv, so I threw some stuff in there, and then before I knew it, I was at the gold pack level. All right. Packs are designed to save you money when you buy in volume. All right. A few updates and training comments this week. First of all, a reminder I'm running a postcard special for November and December. That's 1,000 leads and 1,000 cards for only $75. If you're mailing postcards, this is your chance to get a deal on the postcards, or on the leads, I should say. The postcards are always free with the leads. I think I've moved 3 or 4 1,500 orders in the last week or so postcards are going out. That's good news. All right. Secondly, the November newsletter was sent to the email list on Friday, November the 5th. If you did not get that, sometimes email providers balk at letting you get attachments to emails from autoresponders. So if you want me to send that to you separately, shoot me an email and I'll send you a copy. Of course, you also get a copy of the newsletter when you order postcards, okay? So you can get a hard copy if you order postcards. Number 3, the Shape and Burn flyers are already working. More and more people are asking for them. Of the free signups we got this week, I think at least 2 of those were from a Shape and Burn flyer. People are excited about losing weight, and that flyer, if I do say so myself, is very well written and it works. So if you don't have a flyer yet, maybe you want to get one. Just shoot me an email and I will be happy to give you one with, of course, your ID and information on it. I want to talk a little bit more about the mailing list. It's always a challenge to get decent names. I think one of the biggest challenges in postal mail is finding good business opportunity lists, okay? With the underground system, we're able to afford really high quality lists of buyers who bought some kind of money making thing in the last usually quarter. With postcards, we can't afford those kind of names, and so I have a master list of about 500,000 names that I'm working through, and from time to time I take some names off the top and put them back on the bottom, but the point is I'm constantly adding to that list. Whenever I get a Nixie, I take that name off of the master list and put it on the Nixie list. Whenever I bring in any new names from any source, including SOTI data, I run it past the Nixie list, and I eliminate any Nixies before any underground letters are mailed to those names, etc. With the postcard list or the master list, it's been a bigger challenge, so I got SOTI to help me. We actually went back and took all of the roughly 350,000 names that have not been mailed to yet. So we took those names and we recast certified them, and we also did what's called an NCOA to the extent that we could on those names, and we eliminated about 35,000 names, okay, from the mailing list. And so those were taken off the master list, and again, those are all potential Nixies or likely Nixies. And so the mailing list has been updated quite a bit. I do everything I can to get you the most responsive, freshest, most certified names I can. And so I just want you to know that if you're ordering postcards, these are the names you get when you order postcards. That list has been updated and improved upon. All right, be sure you don't miss the tail end of the Shape and Burn Plus sale, which started last Tuesday night and goes through this Tuesday night at midnight. I don't know if it's Mountain Time or Pacific Time, but, you know, don't wait till the last minute. It's the point. There is, I think you get 20% off of the 60 count bags, and you also can get this 20% off on the 3-pack. Now, I bought a 3-pack. I see a number of other people buying 3-packs. And when you buy the 3-pack, you get a free pack of the brochures. And you can take those brochures and stick them in the Shape and Burn flyer, for example, even though some of this information is on the back of the flyer. I think this will enhance your response. Won't cost you any more money to stick one of those in the envelope, okay? So don't miss this sale. It's a great opportunity to get samples. This is a product that people do feel very quickly. They don't lose weight instantly, but they feel the energy and the mental clarity very quickly, usually within a few minutes is what I'm told, okay? So don't miss out on this sale, very important. Webinar reminders. CTFO corporate webinars are at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just go to ctfowebinar.com. You'll want to spend 20 minutes on Tuesday and Thursday evenings staying caught up with what's happening with the company, with the products, and so on. Announcements are frequently made on those webinars, like the 20% sale was made announced this last Tuesday. And if you weren't on the webinar live, you didn't find out about it until Wednesday or Thursday, okay? So very important to be on those webinars. Also, my personal enroller, my friend Mike Swilling, the #1 distributor in the entire company, has a Facebook Live presentation on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you're on Facebook, you can see Mike's presentation there. I want to tell you a story, and this story is featured in the newsletter, all right? But as Paul Harvey used to say, and now it's time for the rest of the story, okay? One of my brothers always says, never let the facts get in the way of a good story. Well, I didn't let the facts get in the way of this story, but I do want to kind of tell you the whole story. Because a lot of times people will come to me and say, you know, I just don't have the money to mail postcards or to mail flyers or to mail Underground Profits letters. I just don't have the money. You know, I'm barely paying my bills as it is. I have no extra money. And so my question to you is, would you go get a part-time job flipping burgers on the weekends if that would give you the money to mail postcards or letters or flyers? And that's an important question for you to consider. I can't answer it for you. But the story that I told in the newsletter is about one of my good friends who is a business partner, okay? And actually this happened not with CTFO, but with a different company. But we were mailing postcards, all right? And he had a job, you know, he was paying his bills and all that kind of thing, but he had very little extra money to mail postcards, and he wanted to really ramp it up. And so what he did was he went and got a part-time job on the weekends. Actually wasn't flipping burgers. He was selling shoes at Macy's, okay? So he spent pretty much all day Saturday and Sunday on the weekends selling shoes at Macy's. And I don't remember how much he was making, but it was, around $10, $12 an hour, not a little more than minimum wage, but not much more, okay? And after a whole year, they were pleased with his performance, and I think they gave him an 18 cents an hour increase. And he was just floored by that. He said, he did the math, and he said that made almost no difference in my paycheck by the time they took out the taxes and Social Security or whatever. And he was actually, I think, offended at that raise, even though his fellow salespeople said, wow, you got a really good raise, okay? So, of course, that's the way jobs are, as you all know, especially if you have one. Right now, at least in the places where I used to work, they're all looking at 1% and 2% raises every year. And of course, if you've been following the inflation situation, the prices of food and clothes and gas and that kind of stuff are going up a lot faster than 1 or 2%. So anyway, my friend continued to work at Macy's and tell his fellow workers how he was going to be able to quit because he had this network marketing business that he was mailing postcards and blah, 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 and they all laughed at him, okay? But after 2 years, he had made enough extra money and mailed enough postcards to where his business began to take off, and he was able to retire from Macy's and go full-time, or not full-time, he's still working, but he was able to make enough money in his business to support mailing postcards and continuing to grow. So my question for all of you is, what are you willing to do to succeed? Maybe you need to have a garage sale. Maybe you need to get rid of cable TV. My wife's always on me to get rid of cable. The problem I have is I can't watch Buckeye football without cable TV, so I have to figure out something to do there. My reaction is, well, I'll just make enough money to where I don't care that it costs us almost $200 a month for cable. But the point is, you have to decide what you're willing to do to succeed. It might not be getting a part-time job. Maybe it's cutting other expenses. Maybe it's doing something different. But the point is, the price of success is there, and you have to be willing to pay it. So I hope this story gives you some food for thought, because everybody needs to think about, all right, what have I got to do? If I'm not being as successful as I want to be right now, what have I got to do to change that? What are you willing to do to change that? That's the question of the week. Okay, folks, have a fantastic week. Gonna be a great one. Dr. Dick, signing off.